Hello, I'm Becky and welcome to my little mini-series on diet culture Ken Forecast. All about the mindset prep, ready for MisFIT Club. And I am so excited about this little pep talk, which is all about this episode. All about this episode? I don't know if that makes sense. So yeah, this is my little pep talk for you because you have taken that first step. You've joined and I'm so excited to have you here. And if you're nervous, that's normal. And I do want you to know that's it's totally normal because it's when you're stepping into that unknown, you're not sure. Of course it is of course you're gonna have some nerves, but there's a bit of an excitement as well. Nerves can feel like excitement or like they're very similar feelings. So sometimes when I'm a bit nervous, I tell myself it's excitement as well. So that's all right. So it's normal to feel this way. But do you know what? Go you, because so many others are scared to do what you have done right now. But if you're like me, when I take these steps, it's because the fear of being stuck is greater than the steps for change. So I will always take that step, even though I feel a little bit sick, I feel a bit nervous, I feel a bit scared. And I've definitely been there so many times in my life when I've taken a step like you have today. Or whenever you did, it's like you should give yourself some massive praise there because you've taken that step because you don't want to be stuck anymore and you want that change. You don't want to be in the same position that you were last year, the year before. So you should be incredibly proud of yourself, and I am incredibly proud of you too. So I want you to know, just like, it is obviously being nervous is absolutely fine. You don't need to show up feeling all confident. You don't need to get this right because this isn't about being perfect. And you don't need to be good at it because it's not something to be good at. This is about your journey. No one else's. It's about you. Okay. And you exploring, what's going on for you, why you get stuck in these cycles and how we're going to break that. Okay. That's exciting. I think because that's why I always use the word explore, we're going to explore this, not try or see what works. It's let's explore it because it's an adventure and it's a journey and it sounds way more exciting. And it is about exploring yourself and your mindset and what's going to work for you, because that's another thing as well. What works for one person may not work for another. And that's why it's so important not to compare yourself. Okay. Everyone has different lives, different responsibilities, their brains work differently, and that's beautiful. That's really beautiful, and that's why you shouldn't compare yourself to others, because we're all about shifting that mindset. Okay, so wherever you are right now, you're not behind, you're not starting late, and you're not harder to help than anyone else here. Okay, because believe me, I do get that a lot. I must be the worst client. I'm like, you're not, because I absolutely love helping you, and I get excited about finding ways that work for people and being able to give you the tools to help as well. So you've got nothing that you need to prove as well. You do not need to prove yourself. This is a very open, non-judgmental space, which I pride myself on. So there are going to be some days that you feel really clear, really motivated, and there's other days that you're going to feel a little bit resistant or they're tired or emotional. But that doesn't mean that you're failing. It just means that you're a human being. And lean into that. Lean into the beautiful community that we have. They're there, we are there. They're there to help. The amazing women that are already part of my coaching. You're going to be in this all together. And, that is in itself, people there that have they might be at a different stage than you, but that's okay because they've gone through what you have, and they can reassure you that you're on the right path. Okay, so lean into that, because this space, like I said, it's all about exploring and undoing diet culture. How exciting is that? How exciting that you've taken that first step. You're going to have all these tools available to you, and you're going to learn more about yourself than maybe you ever have. And because I know where you're starting right now and what's to come, I can see exactly this journey for you, and I cannot wait for you to be part of it and dive into it even more. But just remember that it's okay to take things slowly. Okay, it's okay to ask questions. I encourage you to ask questions within the group. That the people in there, even if you're oh, do you know what, I'm struggling a bit today, I'm finding things really hard today. That's exactly what what they're there for, what we're there for, because there are going to be days, and knowing that you've got people there behind you can make all the difference. Okay. And so I encourage you to be, to speak up and to use the community that you have, because they're going to be there for you. We're all there for you. But also just rest when you need to as well. Like, don't feel like this is something you need to push through, you need to get done. It's the way you've designed it is that you can make it fit around you. Okay, you can pick the workouts around you. You can dive in and out of the course as and when you want, rewatch things, watch part, come back to it. Like, that's fine. Like, but the biggest thing here is just be honest with yourself. Okay. Like, especially when things feel a bit uncomfortable, because there will be things that you're like, oh, that was a bit challenging. That's challenged my mindset a bit. Or wasn't quite ready to hear that. That's okay, because you challenging yourself and feeling a bit uncomfortable means that you're really working on yourself. And that is incredible. So well done. Like, you do not need to be, like I say, you don't need to do this perfectly to make progress. You do it in a way that suits you. That's the way it's designed. There's no right or wrong. Okay. You don't need to stay you don't need to just feel like, oh, I have to do everything like in the first week or get everything perfect. Like, no, like I said, dive in and out of it, do what you need to do. But all you need to do is just stay with it and trust the process. Do not give up on yourself, because that's what's keeping you stuck. Challenge it, stick with it. It's 6 weeks and you can definitely do this. You're in the right place with the right support. Like, you're exactly where you need to be right now. And I'm so excited to be here with you. I've totally got you. You know that. So excited to get started. And if you're not part of it yet, what are you doing? So that's okay. There's a link below. And if you do want to join on this round, but I'm excited. Let's go. And any questions, let me know. But, I'm very excited for you to be diving into this course and seeing what happens and transpires over the next 6 weeks.